And now let's talk about Bursa prevention, learning to use just the red light and infrared for only deeper targets. Bursa, an inflammation of the bursae, which are small fluid-filled sacs that cushion and protect joints. Typically handled through corticosteroid injections, ends up helping the pain. Doctor drives the needle in, is watching where the needle is going constantly with an ultrasound feedback device where he can actually see on the screen where he's going. And if you're looking at where this bursa sac is, it's hidden inside this bone. So borrowing Lindsay's hand here for the moment, if you radiate this area, you've got a big bone in the way. So your only way in really is from the side and the front. And so I thought about it. I sat down. I was like, all right, blue, topical penetration, red, medium penetration, infrared, deep penetration. Blue's high heat, red's medium heat, infrared, low heat. Well, what happens if I turn off the blue? Well, what I could do is now get the device directly on the shoulder, so now I'm actually able to have direct contact with the shoulder. And this is how I proceeded, and it seemed to work really, really well. I worked the front, where you can see the opening here, a little bit towards the rib cage, a little further towards the rib cage, getting all those openings and digging in deep. In this case, I was using intensity 4 the entire time, using source 1, and the timer was set to 10 minutes. I was really hitting this. Bursa is a major 10-level pain when you get it strongly, and that was my first reason for using a Firefly about 2.5 years ago. And so it was quite nice actually to start with the corticosteroid, and then I went to Opal's office and she finished me off with the light. But in this case, I knew it was coming. I could tell it was starting to ramp its way up, and this was where I could finally test this machine to where I really needed it, because it is something you do not want to experience. So doing this daily for about 4 to 5 days, the bursa pain never came even close to previous episodes. Max 2 on the scale of 10 and resolved within a single week. So then it came back a little bit. So we had the initial bursa pain. It came back just a little bit, hit it with the Firefly again, and completely gone. So we want to remember this wave here. This is something that we should all understand fully. So this taught me how to use the red and infrared. It was an awesome moment.